Hi everybody, I'm Matt Gash with SoundersFC.com here at Starfire, where the Sounders just wrapped up preparations for the final match of the group stage of the CONCACAF Champions League against Monterrey, and it's a match where the Sounders have an opportunity to go through as the top seed.
The difference between going into the next round in first and second, winning the group and finishing second, whereas we do ourselves a favor tomorrow and get a result, then maybe we have a little bit better time of it going into the the knockout stages of it. Sweet jelly donut. I don't see any donuts over there, bud. So we're gonna go out, and they need in order for them to to be safe, they need a point as well. They need a win or a tie. So really anything can happen. So I think both teams are gonna come out with the same will and the same fight that we always give, obviously. But both teams need to get something out of it.
But for Monterrey, they need at least a tie to advance, to assure themselves of advancing. We need a tie to finish first, but a win finishes us first as well. If Monterrey loses, then they're looking at that result the next day to see what happens to them. So I think it's going to be a motivated Monterrey team, a team that wants to get at least a point, if not more, out of the game tomorrow.
The Sounders did the unthinkable when they went down to Monterrey and came back 1-0 victors for just the second victory by an MLS side in Mexico. The defending Champions League title holders will certainly be looking for revenge on Tuesday.
Yeah, early on in the tournament, obviously 1-1-0, that was pretty big, not just for this team, but for the whole league. And this time here at home, we're hoping to do the same thing, get a win.
It's a hard field to play on, and especially in Mexico. When you play home, you gotta take advantage of it and sound. We got the win down there, so that was really important. Not a lot of teams get a win down there, especially these teams in the CONCACAF.
Everybody's got pride, and they're no different than any other club, so they're going to have pride as well. And they're not happy about losing at home, and I'm sure they want to return the favor.
Sammy Ochoa has a unique perspective on Monterrey after playing in Mexico against them the last 5 seasons. He's seen them at their best and knows that their depth has helped them succeed in Champions League.
They got a lot of good players. In every line, they got good players. They got good players coming off the bench. Players that don't play on the weekends, they play on during the week, and they're as good as the people that start.
Seattle's got some depth of their own, and Ziggy Schmidt will look to balance the importance of the match with preparing his club for the MLS Cup playoffs.
Regardless of who's out there on Tuesday, it's the same thing, the same mentality. Something that we've had a lot of practice with this season. With all the different competitions and the different games and the different players that have been on the field. And that includes the reserve league. So I'd say it's one of those things where we definitely want to go out and put in a good performance. And just keep that momentum alive and keep building towards towards the next game and ultimately the playoffs.
Kickoff is at 7 o'clock Pacific time. You can watch the game live on Fox Soccer or listen to Arlo White on 97.3 Cairo FM. For SoundersFC.com, I'm Matt Gash. We'll see you at the stadium.